school countdown has begun for the majority of Bay Area students. There's a little over a week left before the school bell rings. That's right, the lazy days of summer will soon be gone, and now it's time to get back into your routine. Bedtime, of course, can be the toughest part of getting back to the daily grind. What's supposed to be the peaceful end of the day is often full of whining, crying, and a whole lot of questions. Parents are asking, how much sleep do my little ones really need, and how do I cut down on the going to bed battle? So we brought in Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino for some answers. Okay, this really applies to little kids, elementary school kids. So how much sleep do they really need, and then how do we get them to get the amount that they need?
Well, it's been said they need 11 to 12 hours, which I don't know about you. I would love to get 11 to 12 hours.
Since I was elementary school age.
But that's why they go to bed earlier than we do, is because they do need 11 to 12 hours a day. And it's very important that they get that sleep to prevent them from being grouchy or falling asleep in class and those types of things. So it's really important for you to stick that, decide what time that they need to get up to be at school on time, and then count 11 or 12 hours back and decide that that's what their bedtime is, and stick to it every day. Consistency is the key.
And that's what you say, routine is what's going to work for parents and for kids.
That's right, and let them understand. One of my favorite things that I did when kids get a little bit older, still in elementary school, is to let them go to maybe a Target and pick out their own alarm clock. And then now they're responsible. Now they've got a new responsibility. You teach them how to set the time. They get up by themselves. You praise them for getting up by themselves. The next thing they do, they're packing their own lunch. They're getting ready in the morning. And then they'll be waiting for you to go out the door in the daytime. And when you let them, give them those types of responsibilities, they really run with them. It really helps their self-confidence. It makes them feel responsible for something. And it's just a matter of keeping on that routine, and they'll get used to it and do it every single day.
That's fantastic. Just don't show them where the snooze button is, though.
Right.
But you also have...
What is the snooze? That's nothing. Don't worry about that.
Mommy's favorite. Well, I'm dying to hear your advice on how to stop the whining and the begging. My 4-year-old, every night, I just need one more cookie, one more sip of water. How do you stop that?
Well, you decide what the bedtime is. And it's also a great way to teach them time, and start reminding them 30 minutes out, 15 minutes out. Okay, in 30 minutes is bedtime. Have you picked out a book? Have you brushed your teeth? You know, everything needs to be ready so that at your bedtime, we're at your bed reading a book together, or allow them to write in a journal and create calm time.
That's part of the tone that you're supposed to set for bedtime.
That's right. You know, and keep electronics out of their bedroom. No computer, no TV, no phones, no types of those things, so that they don't get distracted and they're on those before they go to bed, which then gets them all wired and they're not ready to go to sleep. So just keep reminding them. Do you know what time it is? Have them look at the clock, figure it out. And how many minutes does that mean till bedtime is? And it's just it's what's expected. When you expect it, they expect it, and when they're on a routine, they'll want to do it every night.
Fantastic. Always great advice. Hopefully early to bed, early to rise.
That's
no
right.
whining and crying when it's time to get up.
That's right. We may be whining and crying in the morning, but they won't be.
Always good advice, Angela. And Angela's going to be back with us next week. We're going to talk about fuel for thought.
That's right.
And if you missed any of these points, or you want to share them with another parent, go to our website, abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues on the Tampa Bay Parenting website, tbparenting.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a free subscription to the Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.